What's up, everyone? We're back for another round of connections, and as soon as you're done watching me do my solve, we will go straight to the leaderboard to see how things are shaking up as we are starting to get close to the end of the month, right? About another 10 days left, and we will crown a champion. But play hard, guys. Stay right to the end because we're not just going to crown the champion, but we're going to most likely do a finale video to honor all the players, okay? And your amazing results. All right, so yeah, let's hit play. And I like the setup of the screen. It looks totally fine. And let's read off our words. We've got minute, hour, small, jab, dig, tent, barb, sleeping bag. Okay, this I can tell already. This is too easy. You got your camping gear. Meal, slate, camper, disc, cooler, medium, lantern, Wii. Okay. I actually can already see exactly what the four categories are. And we have just a little bit of crossover, but this is going to be easy. You've got your sleeping bag. You've got your tent. Possibly the camper, the lantern, yeah, okay, and the cooler. So that's good. So they threw one extra in there for the camping gear. However, I think the one that we're going to throw out is, not obviously. The camper is the person who camps, but then your camper is like your, sort of like your RV. However, I noticed something else. I think we can actually throw out the camper and stick with cooler. Here's why. Because you've got, whatchamacallits. You've got a happy camper. You've got I noticed with the medium and the hour, you've got happies. So happy hour, happy medium, happy camper. Oh, and there you go, a happy meal. So those are happies. And we've got our camping equipment. Let me just make sure there's nothing else that falls there. Nah, I don't think so. So I think we can get rid of this. We'll just call this, how are they going to call it? They'll call it camping gear, and I'm pretty sure that's the easiest. That's a guarantee. I mean, come on. Camping gear, yellow. Camping supplies. Fair enough. All right. Why don't we get the, the one that I just announced, the happy, out of the way. Happy medium, happy hour, happy camper, and happy, happy meal. Those are probably going to be, I think they'll be purple. I don't know. Let's see here. Because the others are going to be, dig, dis, jab, and barb. And those are insults. And then you've got small, and this is sneaky. It's not minute, it's minute. So small, minute, wee, and slight will be, they'll either call that tiny or maybe like diminutive words. That would actually be a clever way to word it. So, all right, let's have fun here, guys. I mean, I know that's completely arbitrary, but let's actually go for the correct difficulty order. So what's going to be green? Not this for sure. I think that'll probably be last because according to my strategy, save those hidden word categories for last. I think they would think that people would find I don't know, it's a little tricky, probably because of the minute. That will make it slightly harder. So I'm going to go with dig, dis, barb, and jab as the green category. And we're going to call these, these are just, insults, okay? I don't think there's a better way to describe it. Yeah, we're going to go with insults. That's sneaky. Slight could also be considered a mild insult as well, but it has to go into the diminutive category because otherwise it wouldn't have enough, right? Yeah, because we're going to go slight, small, wee, and minute. Okay, so anyways, let's try insults for green. Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's see if my strategy works. We're going to go, the purple category is going to be the hidden word, and we're going with happy on that. So now we're going to go with the diminutive words. Wee, slight, small, and minute. Okay, diminutive words. Tiny. Ah, shoot. I said tiny. But that's okay. I think we'll accept it. Yeah, and then this is happy. Pow! Okay, guys. So, as you know, I'm the one that runs this, and I'm going to just say that anybody who gets them in the exact difficulty sequence as I did today gets an automatic 100 points, okay? Gets an automatic extra 100 points. So now I think I finally might be able to take out Oranje, our good friend Oranje. Yes, guys, so if you got them in the exact order like I did, and were able to name all the exact categories the way I did, you have to get the 5 first. Then you can give yourself an extra, you can give yourself an extra 100 points, okay? So I think that should hopefully put me in the lead. Of course, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. There would be tremendous mutiny, and there would be outrage, and there would be a lot of gnashing of teeth if that were the case. So don't worry. But you have to admit, that was pretty impressive, right, guys? That was pretty impressive. Yeah, that's actually not a bad strategy for whatever reason. If you're slugging it out, reserve the hidden word category for last, and then just don't like overthink the earlier ones. Those will be the easy ones to grab, and then save that for last. I don't know. I think somehow that could work strategically. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the results. All right, guys, we're back, and here I am in the upper left corner, and look at this massive spreadsheet that I've been compiling, faithfully keeping track of your guys' results as accurately as possible. So here we go. This takes us now up to units of volume. In first place is Oranje with a score of 89. Second is Martin Steed with an 85. Third is Epgirl with an 81. Fourth is Jason with a 78. Fifth, tied for fifth, is Cable Wire and Salad Von Baco, both with 77s. In sixth place is Brandon Baker with a 76. I am just 1 point behind in seventh place with a 75. Pat Markland in eighth place with a 72. Ellen Sassani in ninth place, tied with Melanie Lee, also in ninth place, both with 71s. And then we've got two 10th place ties with Edward Collins and Michelle Lamb, both with 67s. Randy M. and Viking 67, tied for 11th place with 66s. Geraldo is in 12th place with a 65. Dora A. is in 13th place with a 59. Very nice job, guys. Let's move this up, and let's look at the second tier results, shall we? All right. D-Bone Capone has a score of 58 in 14th place. Cheryl Fessenden in 15th place with a 56. Two people are tied for 16th place, and that would include Ascension and T. Clark, both with 55s. 17th place with a score of 48 is Advanced 495. 18th place is Joe with a score of 47. 19th place is GeoHuman with a 45. 20th place is G3 Holiday with a 41. BMS Houston is in 21st with a 36. Forshaken in 22nd with a 27. Connor Clark is in 23rd place with a score of 24. And then we just have App Guy in 26th place with a 16, tied also with Mata Muertes. And lastly, no, I think that's it. Yeah, and then the rest of the players have not been playing. So there you have it, guys. Yeah, so I think we're going to end up with about roughly 25 or so finishing players, which is going to be super exciting. And we will see who's going to take home the gold. Yeah, we're going to see who's going to take home the gold. And some of you have been mentioning the issue of the places. And I'll decide what to do with that. For now, I think this is completely reasonable. I think it's the way the golf scoring works. According to Ellen Sassani, this is called rank, something like dense rank scoring. We'll figure out what to do. It's not the I've done this with my Wordle tournaments in the past, so that we would have people tied for a certain place, which really is not a big deal. Okay. So I basically just don't like to skip the places, and I don't mind keeping more than one person in a particular place. That's all. I think that's probably the way it'll finish off, okay? That's probably how it'll finish off. Now, if we have a tie for first place, however, which is conceivable because Martin Steed is only 4 points behind Oranje, and Zepgrill is way up there too, we may actually do something super cool, guys. We may go live and have a shootout, okay? We may have a shootout, where we might do something like either I'll come up with the help of some friends, come up with a brand new connections. We'll make sure that it's bulletproof, robust, just like the ones on the New York Times. Or we may go to a random future date. Yeah. Or we may just create some from previous ones. And we'll have a shootout. I'm trying to find the right term. It's not a shootout. What do you call it? Sudden death, I guess you could say. but we have to have some way to reconcile who will truly be in first place. That I would be fine with. I don't want to have tie for first necessarily. So yeah, so we may go live for that. That'll be super fun, super exciting. So we'll see. We'll keep you guys posted. But I am going to be honest. I wouldn't put it past Aranya to keep up the momentum. I mean, that 1-4 that he got for state abbreviations probably, was just a fluke. Okay. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. This has been extremely fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I think so. Oh, by the way, guys, I mentioned this on my Wordle video. I think what we're going to do for September, are you ready for this? I think we're going to do teams, okay? And I think that'll be important because as much as I would love Aranya to participate again, let's face it, it's it's a little frustrating to be always be behind him. And I mean, he just pumps out these fives. We're going to go on teams, okay? And I bet you can predict how we're going to do the teams. Yes, it'll be team yellow, team green, team blue, and team purple. And what we'll do is we'll have yeah, I mean, if we have 40 players, that would be fantastic. We'll have 10 players per team, okay? You guys have to promise, though, if you want to do it, you have to stay committed throughout the entire month of September, all 30 days, okay? I think that would be super cool. And I just think that it'll kind of help even things out so that, we don't have like one person just like completely out in the lead. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you're in a marathon, Aranya is like, oh, what's the name of that superstar marathoner? Oh, Eliud Kipchoge. Okay, like the guy's untouchable, right? We want to kind of reel him back in and have some of the regular players, have a chance as well. So what better way to do that than to have a team? But of course, I think everybody would love to have Aranya on their team, right? I think that would be pretty cool. So there you have it, guys. That's what's in store for September. If you would like to participate, please put in the comments and reserve your place now, so that I can start making accommodations for that number of people, okay? Yeah, I think if we have 40, that would be fantastic. The more the merrier. I mean, I can handle however many you want. I mean, 40, 400, 40,000. I've got the tools to make it happen. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're going to rejoin for September for the team tournament. And by the way we'll do the teams is just like we did with the Wordle team tournament. We'll have I'll do a live... well, I don't know if it'll be live. It doesn't really matter. But I'll basically, once I know who's participating, I will have a random wheel with all the players and assign them to the 4 different teams. Does that sound cool, guys, or what? I think it'll be fantastic, okay? So there you have it. You can be rest assured I will rig that wheel to make sure that I'm on the same team as Aranya. All right, guys. With that in mind, have a good one. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for yet another round of Connections.